wild that we're in the 20s right now, the 2000s, not in the 1900s anymore. 1900s is so steam powered, so gas burning. We're in the 20th century. No, we're in the 21st century, but the 20th thousands, man, it's all solar from here on out. Solar powered spaceships. Don't get me wrong, what the fuck? Where's the solar powered spaceship? Let's build that. If Obama was like, I'm gonna build a solar powered spaceship, he'd get like 60,000 votes. Just like that. Also, we should vote more direct. I think Gary Emendum, you made a good point when you... This is like, I love this area. This is that area I was talking about setting up a camp in. It's really nice. Really nice. Talking about, I fucking just lost my train of thought. Gary, you were talking about... Was Gary talking about it? Somebody was talking about it. Direct democracy. Yeah, Gary, you're talking about that. Like, this whole like voting in your area, like for your local congressman, it doesn't really make sense anymore because your neighbor's probably got a different... Look at this fucking shit. This is amazing. The steam, like the mist in the air, and it's just what a view. Like this, your neighbor probably has different political views than you. So there's no reason that you and your neighbor should both have to vote for the same area, and then one of you wins out over the other doesn't get his voice heard, basically. You get a representative that represents your neighbor and not you. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Why can't you look across the United States, look for the candidate that has the views most like you and vote for him or her? That way, all the people like you around the world that are connecting on the internet, through fucking whatever kind of media, but you know, the internet's a good medium for that, can get like a representative that you want into Congress. And it doesn't matter where he was fucking born, doesn't matter where he fucking lives. If he represents enough people, then he would get in, or she would get in. We have to transition into a state like that, into that state of mind. This whole fucking weird ass ancient 1800, 1900 mentality is like, I mean, they still print the paper. There's nothing wrong with that, but like, you know, reading about what's happening when we could watch it on video is kind of still, is becoming archaic. Like reading about what happened, it's just such an easily manipulatable field. But when you see it with video, it's difficult to tell a lie. Somebody was setting up something right here. The video doesn't lie, you know. I mean, you can always edit things to make them look out of context and, excuse me, kind of lie like that. Then obviously pictures can be photoshopped, so you can't trust anything that you see for sure. You always question everything, even if you see something like someone gets shot by someone with like a military police uniform on. That's a lot of proof. If you can see it on a video, that's pretty good proof, but question it. Keep it in the back of your mind that there's two sides to every argument, because people can edit and people can fucking manipulate, and they do because they can. I've been editing my films to make me look funnier lately. Like I'll make a statement and I'll cut it like right about 80% of the way through, or 90% of the way through, like 88% of the way through, like right when, well, these flies are on my face right now. Like right before I put my finishing touch on it, I cut it. So it looks like really weird, and it kind of transitions into the finishing touch being the beginning of the next step, which is I think is a fantastic editing technique, because it keeps the video flowing and it keeps it interesting, and it keeps it like the end is the beginning as the end is the beginning. You're like, oh man, I just can't stop watching because it keeps going.